And we reach the end of the Battle Angel OVA, where all of the story arcs ends, and the characters get their conclusions. It may have lost some of its edge with a more relaxed script, as it focuses a lot more on emotion rather than the world. This episode has a very tragic ending, and one that could only be really built up and executed in a cyberpunk world. I mean, if you've already seen this episode and you know what happens, then you'll know what I mean when I say its build-up was brutal, but the execution was bittersweet, and I think that it was strong enough to end the whole OVA on the right note, a depressing yet beautiful one. It's also a very clever ending. If you think about how episode 1 began and how episode 2 ended, it kind of explains where Battle Angel came from. I read somewhere that someone said this anime was intelligent, and I thought there was no way a short OVA about a robot girl would be intelligent. But in the end, this turned out to be smart stuff, from the wonderful direction to the interesting ending. I would have given this 5 stars out of 5, but what's stopping me from giving it that extra star to add to my 4 stars out of 5 rating is that, first of all, this is only 2 episodes long. How awesome would it be if this was turned into a full series of maybe 6 to 11 episodes? It would have been a cyberpunk anime classic with lots more room to develop the characters and have even more intelligent story arcs. The talent was definitely there to make a full series with a strong cultural impact at more or less the same level as Neon Genesis Evangelion. But I think it's too late now because I think the wonderful 90s old school anime style really suited the OVA. You won't get that nowadays with all the anime that's quite computer generated heavy. Also, this second episode wasn't as good as the first one. The first one was quite twisty and mysterious. It put ideas into your mind only to turn them upside down. But this episode is more laid back and less intriguing. That's not to say that it was boring, there's still a little relationship development, brutality, and even a quick battle, so there's enough here for me to call it mildly interesting. But the first episode though, that was a masterclass in good anime script writing. But overall, I'm glad I watched Battle Angel. It just goes to show what you can do with some really imaginative writing. 4 stars out of 5.